Tēnā koutou katoa, ko Georgie Jacobs tōku ingoa, no Aotearoa hau, nau mai, haru mai. I'm Georgie, I'm from New Zealand. Welcome back to my channel. For those that are returning, thank you so much. For those that are watching it or viewing it for the first time, welcome aboard. Don't forget to leave a small comment below so that I can do a shout out to you and thank you personally for viewing my channel. I have a lovely lady here with me tonight. And although we've been chatting quite a bit tonight, each time a little pearl of wisdom comes out. And so I'm going to let her introduce herself to you. I've known this lady for a very long time, and I'm just so grateful that she's agreed to come on this channel with me and share her walk with us. So on that, I'll let her introduce herself to you. Kia ora.
Kia ora, thank you Georgie. Kia ora whānau, ko mauna poatu te mauna, ko Wahine mataro te awa, ko mātātua te waka, ko tūhoi te iwi, ko nai te ru te hapu, ko tātau wata te marae, ko Mary Olsen ahau. No Murupara in Wahine, I've born and bred here, and raised up, and still here in Murupara. And how I'm sort of talking about in the health sector, where our passion is. My mother was a good role model. She raised us children, looked after my dad, and when my dad passed, my mother was going through grief and loss, and we were the same, going through that period of time. And it was also through that time she isolated, she didn't want to go out, and this beautiful lady, Kuya, our nanny, came along and pulled her out of the home and just said, no, stop right there. Hey, it's time to get on with life. You can't shut yourself away, and that's her introductory to coming into the hauora. Our nan took her to the hauora, put her to, at first it was voluntary and to help people out in our community, and ended up a paid job, and she was the home base for mental health. So my mother there, I looked up to her, she was my role model, and also she took us through the Women's Welfare League. That was an example there. She was sort of putting herself in places that were quite positive, and also helping our community in her own way. Yeah, and I followed suit. Yeah, and I'm still doing it today.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And yeah, she was my guideline and my role model, and I loved what I'm doing now because I've gotten into the field, working at the hauora. I also was there for a period of time, and then I moved to another job, which is in the drug and alcohol addiction rehab in Rotorua, and I worked there for 10 years, and that was a very challenging job. Loved the people there that came into my life actually, and supported them because they were ready to give up the addiction. It's easier when people want to give it up, and it's easier for me to tautoko support them, guide them through what they need to get through in order to achieve what they want to achieve, is to have a better life, yeah, and be a better person when they do go home, to support their whānau.
Can I ask, have you got like an example of someone that you've supported and how they've improved or bettered their lives?
Yes, I had a encounter with one of my ex clients who is actually working, who got off the meth and is doing really well. And it's just accidental, just recognised her and just bumped in and called out to her. And she recognised me straight away. And it was a recognition of she saved my life. She was telling one of her peers. And it sort of, touched me knowing that I could actually, for me, it's probably nothing, but to them, it's a lot. Just having someone there to listen and to listen to their woes, and because it is a struggle trying to give up an addiction, and not be able to
have support.
Yeah. And I was there. There's a lot of us that work at the rehab. 24/7 is our job, and just watching, guiding, supporting, and making sure that they're going to be okay through that hard time.
So they're safe, in a safe environment.
Safe environment.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful program. I'm not going to indulge in that because beautiful program. Kaupapa Māori service. Also lovely staff there. Counsellors, you name them, they're there, and they're there to help. Yeah. And I was one of the night shifters. Yeah, that's the hard times. But it was good. I loved it. I loved it there. Yeah, and I gave up that job due to getting older, the travelling backwards and forwards. And I think that self, when I tell them that I've just come from, Mirupara, did you travel all that way, Fire? I said, yep, travelled all that way to come and support you guys. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and they were like, wow, yeah. So, yeah, that's how dedicated I really was actually to go and help our people to get better, yeah, and empower them to education, everything, whatever they want, yeah, we'll try and give it to them. Then, sadly I had to leave due to aging. No. Yeah, the eyes were getting a bit, yeah. So I ended up going back to the Hauora, and still there, and love what I do. It has its challenges, not so much of the clients, it's more so I suppose, what is required of us. I think that's the challenge. The role itself and what we have to do. We're sort of as us people, we just want to go out there and help. Help our people as much as we can, and give what we can. Yeah, and then if we can't give what we can't get it, then we gotta try and find it. And that's where I met Georgie actually. At the Hauora. She was working as a health coach, and we worked well together actually.
We did.
And we were sort of her skill base, my skill base. We can help and support our people. That's what it's all about. And I'm still working towards really wanting to be a counsellor.
Absolutely, that's the one.
I still want to do that. That's always been my passion, and I think I'm good at it too. I've always listened, and that's what most of the clients I've had or touched base with people is that they look at me and go, God, you can, you're a good listener, and I am very patient. I'm a very patient person.
Yes, you are.
I can tolerate a lot as well. But that's, I suppose that's part of my gifts I have.
Absolutely.
That I have in myself. It's just sharing that, because I got that from my mother,
Absolutely.
She was very patient. She's very tolerant. She a good listener. Passed those gifts on to me. So
absolutely. So you believe that a lot of the because she paved the pathway for you, and is guiding you, even though she's not here anymore, she still guides you. I think that's beautiful.
And it's through her, and having it's good having somebody to look up to, and also now that she's passed, I still look towards her as my guidance.
Yeah,
Yeah, as well.
absolutely.
So if I'm in a bit of a oh god, mum,
Yeah.
yeah, I need help right now. Yeah, but no, she taught me a lot. Yeah, and so I'm just sharing that experience um, with our people out there
I
as
think
well.
that's beautiful. Is there any other experiences you'd like to share with us, or something that may have happened during your, walk on your journey
Oh,
that's
there's
helped you gather the, or the what is it? The mātauranga to put in your kite?
I think that the experience I think in the rehab is 10 years of it. The people in there, they all different. They're all unique. Yeah, they come in. Yeah, all hard ones.
Walks of life, eh?
Yeah, hard ones. Ones that resist coming into the rehab, and they find out later on that they should have listened in the beginning, instead of resisting. Those are the ones that are hard, the resistant ones, until they find out later, gee, I should have paid attention from the get go instead of, hey, but hey, that's denial. Yeah, and then they can come back.
And they
But
have come back, yeah?
yes, they have. I've
But
had a few that walked in. 3 months is what you have, and you can leave and then come back in for another 3 months.
right.
We also had some that actually come back and started working there.
Wow.
Yeah, working in the rehab because of the experience they had up there, and what they felt that the program or the people actually in there had done for them, and they just wanted to share,
Oh,
and share the
that's a
journey.
beautiful way of giving back too,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah, is coming back and being a kaimahi.
Aye.
Yeah, and we've had quite a few come back and worked in that field, in addictions and supporting. We even had some going back into their own community and working in their own hauora.
So,
Hey,
you've been a part of their success story.
yes, yeah,
I think that's absolutely
yeah.
beautiful. So,
Mm.
Mary, is there anything you like to say to our viewers?
Thank you, Georgie. This is an experience. Yeah, with Georgie's guidance.
Oh, yeah.
Well done, Georgie.
No way.
Yeah. No, she did. A lot of patience goes a long way. Yeah, and just be supportive of one another, and build each other up. Don't build each other down. Yeah, just build each other up and be a good listening ear to one another. Thank you, Georgie, and that's what Georgie's been doing, listening to me. And yeah, thank you, Georgie.
You're welcome. So you heard it here. You heard Mary and her walk on her journey. I think it's an amazing journey. I think, just from my own experience of knowing her, I've never met anyone so patient. I'm not as patient as Mary is, but I certainly have a good ear, and I love listening to people's stories, their backstories, what the big why was, why they chose to go down that journey, and why, they're still doing it to this day. But like I said, we're all healers at the end of the day. Whether it's a listening ear, whether it's a support hand, we're here to raise you up, not put you down. We're here to encourage you that you can become a better version of who you want to be, that anything is possible, because that word impossible is I'm possible, right? So yeah, I heard that the other day, and I actually got a little plaque that actually says it. So I sounded cool just then. But I want to remind everyone that you are possible to become who and what you want to be. And good luck, Mary, for please follow your dream and becoming a counsellor. Use all the knowledge that you've received over the past 20 odd years use that as a tool to help you achieve your goal as a counsellor, and we wish you well on your journey. So thank you for listening. Thank you for coming. And I just want to say that this platform has been an amazing journey for me as well. It's been a learning curve for each person that I have, for the knowledge that I learn from them, from the gems that they share with me, and to you, the audience. So leave a wee comment below. Let us know how you feel. Let us know if there's something, that you would like to hear. But most of all, reach out to those that, if you're having problems, like Mary said, to encourage each other, lift each other up, be there for them. It can be quite a struggle.
Yep.
But hey, there's people out in the community that you can reach out to too, to help you and your loved ones. So we're going to leave it there. And then I look forward to the next video. So, ka kite.
Ka kite.